So today I decided to check out Lake Norman State Park, and I've been looking for an opportunity to take the SCX30 outside of the house, outside of the mini crawler courses, and I wanted to see how it would actually do on some real rocks. First impressions, this thing is incredible. For the size, I thought that it would be a huge obstacle being outside on these rocks, but it's actually able to clear a large majority of them, at least the smaller ones. So far, the biggest thing I noticed when driving this outside is you really do have to be mindful of your approach angles. The bumper does overhang quite a bit on this Wrangler, so I did find myself having to angle it quite a bit just to get the tires started on the rocks. But once I did that, no issues at all. For the most part, I have really good things to say about this. My only complaint, I think, for today is that this vehicle did bottom out quite a bit, which is to be expected for how small it is. I think that it would benefit from just a little bit more height, but that does increase the amount that it would roll over. So I would have to add height and then add some weight. I think overall they really did a good job making it great and easy to use right out the box. I will add, I'm very happy with the motor that they have in this thing. It's perfect, in my opinion. It doesn't need any more power. For the most part, you're able to get a nice slow crawl, and especially when going downhill, it doesn't seem to skip and hop as much as my SCX24 does. Also, the battery life. I was out here for what felt like a solid hour driving. Filming obviously took some additional time, but I had no issues with the battery. It lasts a very long time, and even when I used it at the beach, I think it took about a solid hour to an hour and a half of moderate speed driving to actually kill the battery off. When you're crawling slowly, it's pretty conservative. I do have an extra battery, so I feel like this could be an all-day kind of thing if you have two batteries. And everyone keeps asking me when am I going to put shocks on it, drive shaft, maybe some bead locks. I have no motivation to modify this, surprisingly. I think that it's just perfectly balanced. When I modified my SCX24, it is a little bit of a rabbit hole. If you change one part, you need supporting parts. I think that this is just fun the way it is. So I think for the time being, I'm going to go ahead and leave this in stock form. And that pretty much wraps up my first thoughts and impressions of the SCX30 outdoors. Really happy with it overall, and now you see the power stance. I'm gonna get some footage for the SCX24. It's been treating me pretty well. Had no issues, other than I will at some point have to mess with the frame or the servo mount to make sure that I'm not rubbing on anything. I think I'm missing out on some articulation, but it doesn't seem to be affecting it too badly, so I'm just rocking with it the way it is for now. But until next time.